Hello po at kamusta po kayo? Welcome po sa Thursday edition ng The Stock Market Today. Ngayon ay July 8, 2021. Ako po si Benji Chodoro, isang retired bank officer who started to invest in the Philippine stock market in 2007, and I do this daily report on the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. And if you like the content, kindly subscribe to my channel. And if you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. Ang balita po natin ay tungkol sa Jollibee at ang resulta ng trading sa ating Philippine Stock Exchange ngayong araw, July 8, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Ang report po natin ay galing sa PSE disclosure ni Jollibee, and this came in this morning, July 8. Ang title ng disclosure ay JFC to invest its land properties to a planned REIT company. Jollibee Foods Corporation, one of the largest Asian food service companies, announced today, July 7, that its board of directors has approved a plan to use certain parcels of its land properties worth $2 billion and $1.9 billion in cash as investments in Central Hub Industrial Centers, Inc., a company in the industrial estate business. Central Hub Industrial Centers intends to eventually register and operate as a REIT, or Real Estate Investment Trust, with a planned public offering in 2022. JFC Chairman and Founder Tony Tan Kachong gave the following statement. JFC's plan to reduce assets tied to real estate properties by converting some of them into securities in REIT and by selling others directly to third parties. We will use the proceeds from the eventual IPO of Central Hub to finance real estate investments for new stores and commissaries that will convert again to more investments and shares in the REIT. Basically, the REIT will help continuously finance our future expansion, while the REIT will keep growing in the years ahead, allowing more public investors to buy more REIT shares. This is a more cost-effective way of financing versus owning of pure leasing of properties due to the cash dividends JFC will receive from the REIT, which will include the benefits and incentives provided by law to the REIT. The Central Hub will have its own property and fund managers who are separate from JFC. This will allow JFC to focus on growing its core business in food service, restaurant operations, and food processing. We will continue to focus on our store business. We are also very pleased to be contributor to the growth of the economy and real estate industry and capital markets through investments in the REIT. Central Hub is a business of developing industrial warehouse complexes that will contain standardized multi-use and industrial quality warehouses suited for commissaries, cold storage and logistics, centers to be based or to be leased to locators operating nationwide. Central Hub was incorporated and registered with the Philippine Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, on August 31, 2017 to act as the industrial leasing segment of Double Dragon. So, meron silang synergy with Double Dragon. JFC board has approved the cash subscription by JFC of 1,564,410,000 common shares of the Central Hub as part of its investment plan. JFC intends to make an asset infusion into the Central Hub in exchange for additional common shares of Central Hub. The assets for infusion shall be valued based on the appraisal report of an independent appraisal company engaged by JFC. The completion of the foregoing transaction is subject to, among others, JFC securing the necessary regulatory approvals. And they will also amend their articles of incorporation to include the acquisition and use of real estate and personal property. The foregoing amendment was recently approved by its stockholders at its annual stockholders meeting held last June 25. Central Hub intends to eventually register and operate as a REIT. Okay, so that's our news item for the day. Yung based on BDO Nomura, their recommendation for JFC at this point is neutral with a target price of 172 kasi nasa 200 plus pesos na po si JFC. So let's now go to what happened to the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. The index declined by 18.01 points or 0.26% down to end at 2964.99. Pero kung titignan po natin, 3 successive red candlesticks, but if you'll notice, the candlestick today is weaker or smaller than the previous 2 days, which means that I think, if you will, my personal interpretation here is that reversal is coming soon. Kasi bullish pa rin po yung ating mga indicators as our EMA 20, 50, and 100 are under the candlestick. RSI is also bullish at 55.84. On the market summary naman, 119 companies declined, 82 advanced, while 50 remained unchanged. The all-share index, however, ended on the plus side, although it's almost flat, just 2.5 points up or 0.06%. But the PSE is down by negative 18, or 18 points down. So, na-explain ko na po yan before because the PSE is a basket of 30 stocks while the all-share index include all the shares in the index kaya pwede pong magbago yan pero hindi dapat magkakalayo. On the sectoral indices, mining and services ended in the green while the financials, holding companies, industrials, and properties ended in the red. On the market status, we will be reviewing the top 10 most active stocks. We will be reviewing today Ali, ACEN, MONDE, SM, GTCAP, SECB, BDO, Bloom, TEL, GLOW, and URC. Let's start with Ali. Okay, Ali ended with a red candlestick. Well, sideways po ang movement niya with support level. Actually, this is already support at 36.10, and I think this is ready for a bounce, while resistance here is at 38.15 to 38.20. Yan po ang aking take sa Ali, still moving sideways. The RSI is well on the bearish side, pero sideways to bearish po ang movement ni Ali. Then ACEN or ACEN. ACEN declined today by 6 centavos, not much, pero bullish pa rin po siya. As yung ating main indicator, yung 20-day exponential is still under the candlestick. The RSI is also bullish at 63. Tignan natin ngayon next si MONDE. Okay, MONDE had a bounce. So, nag-bounce siya dito and natin, maaring meron tayong bagong support dito at this level. 1610 may be the new support level because we have 3 candlestick here. Pero the next support level is here at 1470 to 1480 while resistance is nandito po sa 17. And then SM. Okay, SM had a red candlestick today, although this is weak. And it had a long wick here, which means that at one point, the stock had a low of 984 before settling at 1010. I think this is a weak candlestick and SM is ready for a bounce. So yung kanyang resistance level nandito po sa 1019 or 1020 area po. And then let's take a look at GTCAP. GTCAP had a red candlestick today, although this is a smaller one than the almost engulfing one the previous day. It is bearish to sideways with support here at the 600 level. Actually, support area po ito, no? Yung 599.50. 599.50 to 600 po yung support level niya. 596 po yung, yes, that's right. 596 to 600 po yung support level ni GTCAP, which is bearish to sideways. And SECB, ready na po for a bounce ang ating PSA, I think. And then SECB also is moving sideways with support here at 117.70 to 117.80. Resistance is here at 126, at the 126 area. Sideways lang po ang movement ni SECB. And then BDO. Okay, BDO is also moving sideways. And nakikita po natin itong ating indicator, which is still under the candlestick, but in the past 2 weeks, it has been moving this way. Yan po. Yan po yung support area niya. Bagong support po niya, 113.20 to 113.30 or within that vicinity. So, it ended with a red candlestick. Ko-consolidate lang po siya for the past 2 weeks. And after BDO is Bloom. Mukhang moving na itong si Bloomberry. Yan. It had a breakout today, gaining 6.47% or 42 centavos to end at 691. And there is volume. Yan. So, it's now sideways to bullish. Yung ating short term and medium term, nalagpasan na po niya, yung presyo niya is higher, and it is just touching the 100-day exponential moving average at 691. Exactly the closing price. So kung kinabukasan ay magkaroon ng gap up, hindi po ako masasurprise dahil that is one of the characteristics of a breakout. So usually what happens here is that either one of 3 things, magkaroon ng gap up and there is a tumuloy yung breakout na yan. Pangalawa is that magpahinga siya muna or mag-move sideways. At pangatlo is maaring bumaba or mag-profit taking. Pero normally kasi ang nangyayari dyan most of the time is that nagko-consolidate siya or tumataas o tumutuloy dahil one good indicator is volume. So when there is volume during kung merong breakout kasama ng volume, kasama ng surge ng volume, normally tumutuloy po yan pataas. And then GLO. Okay, GLO continues to move. Actually, engulfing candlestick po ito the previous day, but it had a recovery today. And it is now under the candlestick. Yung kanyang movement, net foreign buying po siya ngayon. And kung titingnan po natin, ay na-break po niya yung kanyang resistance level na ngayon ay support. Yan po yung resistance level niya before. Tapos support, nagkakaroon siya ng resistance here at this level. Yung 1986 po is yung nagka-encounter po ng resistance, while 1930 is the new support level of GLOW. So mukhang promising po si GLOW dahil under the candlestick na po yung ating mga indicators indicating a bullish trend. RSI is also bullish at 97. Finally, we have URC. Okay, URC ended with a red candlestick. Sideways to bullish po ang kanyang movement. Ngayon, support po niya ay nandito. Within this area here, yan po. 138.20 to 138.30. Pero nagkaroon po siya ng red candlestick today. Ngayon, kung kinabukasan ay makita natin yung green candlestick, maaring bumaba pa yan and retest the support level of 138.30, 20 to 30, no? Or maaring tumaas po yan and reach this level at 148. Actually, these are based on technicals, no? Pero in reality, undervalued po itong stock na ito dahil ang tunay na presyo niya based on BDO estimates is 175. Yes, it's 175 or about a 25% upside. Kasi yesterday was 144. Yes, mga 23 to 24% upside po. CURC. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market July 8, 2021. This is Benji Chodoro reminding you an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay at pagtangkilik hanggang sa muli. God bless and bye for now.